Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video is going to be about Ela. We're going to be using Ela in all of our games here. And also, I want to show you guys the main mindset that you want to be having when you're using Ela. Now Ela has 3 Grismount mines, okay? And now here's the thing that I want you guys to think about when you're playing Ela in particular. Is like, think of your Ela mines as being 3 potential free kills. Now it doesn't have to be a free kill in regards with just you only. Ideally, you yourself would get the kills. However, it can be free kills for your teammates as well. And you can also use them as means of letting your team know where the enemy team is going to be pushing from. Now, right here, unfortunately, this is going to be a 1v5 position. I'm not going to be able to clutch this out, but the main thing I want to show from here is that I put my Ela mine for the Logi door, and all I have to do in this type of position is just wait for one of the enemy players to sell their body, push into me. They're going to hit my Ela mine, which is going to give me a very strong advantage in this gunfight. I end up getting myself a free kill. And that's like the whole purpose of Ela, is like you want to place your mine. So like right here on this next clip, we're on bank. I have one on the top square double door for anybody that wants to walk in for double door. And the idea here is like, it's not going to be like a perfect gunfight where like you're going to have all of the advantage so you always win. But think of it as like tipping the gunfight into your favor, if that makes sense. So right here, this guy walks into the top square. I look for a gunfight on him because I want to challenge him. And I get myself a free kill. Right here, I do end up dying, but that's okay. I wanted to show you guys the whole purpose of Ela is to make your gunfights slightly better. Now, besides Ela's Grismount mines, the other thing that I want to talk about is that Ela is an operator where she's actually very valid on like a roam type of play with the impacts that she got recently. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not the best when it comes to the Ela Scorpion. However, the Scorpion is, in my opinion, it's basically the same as like the SMG-12 or like the SMG-11, where it's like, it has that very high fire rate, which means that you're going to be able to use it to basically swing people and look for headshots on them, and there's a really good chance that you'll kill somebody and they won't even be able to react to you. That's like the whole idea that I want you guys to have with Ela, is that her Scorpion is very, very strong. Now, it's an absolute headshot monster. Now, it does have a lot of horizontal recoil, and that's probably one of the main issues that people have with it, is that it is one of those guns that just has massive horizontal recoil. So if you're not ready for that, it's definitely going to be a pretty difficult weapon to use. Now, one of the things that I have been witnessing recently is like, whenever you have one of those guns that has high recoil, I've noticed that whenever I use this Reflex B sight, it's actually like really easier, or a lot easier to control the weapon. But anyway, guys, let's get into our first gameplay clip here. We're on bank, we're roaming with Ela. Now, the main idea that I wanted to go for here is that I wanted to try to help for some kind of server or open area play. However, what's going to end up happening is that this is actually going to end up turning into a 1v5. My Clash dies dirt. My Goyo dies to kitchen here. I'm starting to get Dokubi called, so I'm not able to immediately make a play to help my team. And right here, I actually am getting audio for server, and I'm getting audio for open area. So in this type of position, I want to chill out, and I just want to wait to see if I can get. There's my Cav, actually. I'm not Goyle. My Cav died to kitchen right here. So right here, I'm actually getting audio that Nomad is in server. Ace is obviously on vert. So what I need to do in this position is I need to get aggressive. I need to go retake the hatches here. Right here, I immediately go into kitchen. I don't see anybody, so I'm going to go ahead and just impact into admin. And I'm going to swing aggressively here because I know they're going to be expecting me to peek them. And I get myself a free kill. And then I also kill Ash. And then I'm going to go ahead and peek the hatch here because they're going to probably be looking for a plant. But I end up getting a free kill onto him as well. 1v2 position now. Bomb is down in CC. I get audio here that there's a guy on my right from the upper or bottom level here. And I take my guess that it's on the bottom level, and I end up getting myself another free kill from the hatch. Last guy is the Nomad that was over by server, so I'm pre-aiming at the lobby or the bottom square double door for kitchen, and then he ends up peeking me on a slow peek, and I end up getting myself a free kill, and we end up securing the round on that 1v5 ace, which is fantastic. Now, like I said, Ela is one of those operators where you can roam with her, and it's not really that detrimental to your team because she's that type of operator where you can run around and roam. Now, the main thing that I wanted to show with this clip, and this is just kind of like something that you can do whenever you're playing like a roaming operator. They open up spiral double door. Now, a lot of people tend to not watch their flank when they're playing and opening this spiral double door. So what I end up doing is I end up working a flank where I walk down Visa stairs, walk up the spiral staircase, and then I retake top spiral. Now, right here, the guy ends up jumping out the window, but since I got here and he doesn't know, I'm going to be able to get myself a free kill on him. Then I peek the window, get myself a free kill on another guy that was pushing yellow on the breach. Now this next clip is kind of an interesting one. This is actually something you can do with any operator, but I wanted to include it into this because I did it while I was playing Ela. And long story short, something you guys can do is on any of your games when you're playing Villa, is you can play on this red staircase here, and you can just wait here on this platform, because one of the things about this type of position is that people tend to try to look to rush up red to try to take site early. Now, what's going to end up happening here is these guys are somehow going to get a plant down inside a bar. I think it's because nobody is in sight. But it doesn't really change what we have to do. They get the plant down, but what ends up happening is while the plant goes down, this guy's going to charge up the staircase. He's going to be looking at the top. I'm on the platform, so I get myself a free kill. And the other thing that I wanted to show you guys from this clip is that the last guy that planted is behind the bar right now. So I'm going to toss one of my Ela mines. This is going to concuss him, which is going to essentially give me a free kill onto him because it puts the gunfight in my advantage because I have teammates surrounding him. He's going to have to pop up and look for a gunfight even though he's completely blind. Now in this next clip, guys, we're going to be on Consulate. Now the thing that I wanted to go for here is that I have an Ela mine pre-placed for the window hop-in for admin. Now I'm playing inside a copy room here and I'm just waiting for any repel-in audio of this guy repelling in, because what's going to end up happening is he's going to repel in, he's going to hit my Ela mine, I'm going to wide swing while he's repelling in, and I'm going to get into the corner next to the windows before he actually gets in, which is when I get into that corner and he's concussed when he on the repellent, it's going to give me a free kill. So right here he repels in, he hits the concussion mine, I get myself a free kill onto him because there's not really much you can do about it in that position. He gets concussed. Now one thing I want to quickly talk about when it comes to Ela mines is when you get Ela mined, like the first 2 seconds I want to say is just you're going to be fully blind, okay? You're going to be like fully blind, you're not going to have any audio, and long story short, that allows me to just be able to swing you like immediately, and that's what kind of like the main thing that I want to talk about with Ela, and that's why you're able to get yourself such free kills using the Ela mines, is because that first tick, first second and a half I want to say, you're just gonna be blind from the Ela mine. Right here, these guys were trying to go for some kind of console execute, but my teammates are shutting it down. So in this type of position, what I need to do is I just need to shut down the yellow push, because whenever a push like this is going down and it's getting shut down, the enemy team is always gonna try to look for some kind of lurk play where they are gonna try to push yellow. And so right here, that's all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to shut down yellow. And this guy ends up trying to shoot the window and make a little hole in it, but I end up swinging out, getting myself a free kill into him. And then right here, the barbed wire, somebody's on yellow stairs hitting my barbed wire. He walks up. I don't know what he's doing, what he's looking at right here, but I end up getting myself a free kill into him. This is PC lobbies, by the way, just so you guys are aware. And me getting those 3 kills is basically start carrying us around right there. My teammates are just going to follow up. The last 2 are over by Spiral here, and what's going to end up happening is my teammates are going to go ahead and swing aggressively and get the last 2 kills and we win the round. Now next up, guys, we're going to be on Outback. We're going to be playing Ela once again, and the thing that I wanted to go for here is I actually slapped the Reflex A and the suppressor on Ela Scorpion, and honestly, in my opinion, Reflex A looks really, really good on this gun and Jaeger's gun as well. So I think it's a really, I don't know why, but you put suppressor on Ela's gun, it just makes it have a lot less recoil. And that's something that I've noticed when I was playing it. And that's something one of my friends, Mr. Hitman, does a lot. And so I decided to copy it with the Reflex A, and it's just a surprisingly really good gun. But I have my Ela mines prepped for some kind of shark push and also for the garage stairs push here. And my main goal here, guys, is I just want to be able to lock down garage. Now what ends up happening here is that 2 guys are going to end up trying to push garage, and their idea is they're going to be trying to take for garage through the windows. Now I'm using the Ela Scorpion, so the thing about Ela Scorpion and when people play crouch angles on the windows is that I'm going to be able to swing them aggressively and just headshot them before they can even shoot their gun. So right here, I swing aggressively on one guy peeking the window, get myself a free kill onto him that's also bombed out on the window, and then another guy makes another hole, another crouch angle peek, but I can just go ahead and pre-fire it using a really fast fire rate gun right here and get myself a free kill right there and basically secure the round, because when I killed the first guy on the garage window, that was bombed down, which basically tells me that that was their hard breacher. So now it's pretty much the only push that they can realistically go for is a shark push. So I swing aggressively for shark here. There's a guy walking up the staircase. I end up getting myself a free kill into him. Then I end up trying to swing aggressively to try to kill this Twitch inside of games here. And I end up lighting him up, but I do unfortunately die. But it's a nice 4v1 position. We get the refrag, and it's pretty much GG's from here. Now, that's going to pretty much do it, though, for today's step-by-step video, guys. Hopefully this helped you guys out when it comes to playing Ela and getting yourselves free kills. But the idea that I want you guys to understand is just try to use your Ela mines in a way to get yourselves free kills. But don't be afraid to take gunfights and potentially get your kills that way, because like I said, the gun is very, very strong. It's kind of like the SMG-12. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's step-by-step. Please give me feedback in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!